Chat, this is a segment on Mario clones and knockoffs. The logo's a little sloppy because I made it. But I'll tell you what, hang on a minute now. Here's what I have. I know it's Sunday stream. I know it's Mario. I may have something a little bit different. And what that is a series of games that were released that were, over the years that were kind of Mario, but not really. Royalty-free Marios so that people could make a version of their game, some of which were sold. I think one of the best ones to start with is the Giana sisters from 1987. This was on, Atari. This was on Commodore 64, Amiga. You can already see from here. We're going to increase them cycles, chat. Now, my cousin had this game, and I remember asking him about it. I was like, what was that other Mario game that you had on the computer? And for years, I had no idea. Now, this will be far from a comprehensive list, and some of these I've played before. What's interesting about the Giana sisters is this was a fairly, somewhat successful knockoff. Not a Goomba, by the way. To the point that... God, even 1-1 is almost replicated. Almost. It was successful enough that there was like a DS Giana sisters. Oh. And then there was also one on Steam. So, and apparently it's, decent. But yeah, they were I don't know, Mario Brothers. We could use, let's do sisters. We gotta get some sisters. I don't know, what's a kind of Italian name? I don't know, Giana. My niece is named Giana. Whatever the fuck, I don't care. Was this the dev of that Steam version also made a Bubsy game? Oh, I'm not even surprised for a second to hear that. Not Koopas, but disgusting, weird eyeball creature things with meat. This game came out, I believe, 1987. And, yeah, there's, again, a number of different versions of it. And it was weird because, like I said, for years, Oh, that sucks. For years, I tried to find out what my cousin showed me on his Commodore 64, and I just didn't know. This version that I'm playing, chat, is the MS-DOS version that was made 10 years later. And the reason for that is it just made it a little bit more playable later on. So you didn't have to go nuts with a Commodore emulator. I had it working, and then it, for some reason, ran like crap. So this version ran just fine. Also, at the end of this, I'm gonna be judging. I'm gonna let you know my favorite Mario bootleg. My favorite... some of them are bootlegs, most of them are just clones and knockoffs. So I'll let you know which one I think is the best. And obviously gameplay... I'm judging right now. Obviously gameplay is going to be huge, because Mario has a very specific game feel. And even though Mario 1, it feels a little bit antiquated compared to some of the other ones, it still is, better to play than Giana Sisters. No run button, by the way. I don't know if you can, I don't know if there's a embiggening. You're gonna notice throughout this stream the elements that make Mario Mario, right? And one of those things is embiggening element. Or a power-up. Let's call it embiggening. And without it, Giana's sister kinda... That's like a pretty vital thing. However, the bricks are extremely brick-like. And remind me, like, 100% of Mario. So is this like... Oh god. There might be power-ups in here somewhere, but I just don't know what they are, or where they are. Her thing is she becomes a punk who throws fireballs. Oh, that's cool. Well, they don't make it easy to get them. I've been playing for a little bit now. I've hit a decent amount of these blocks. At least the obvious ones, and I see no embiggening element. Can you play as Luigi, Giana? I'm sure there's a way. Well, I don't much like this one. And if my cousin liked it when he was, I don't know, 13, I guess that's fine. I don't like it. So that's the intro to the segment. I figured Giana would be a good way to start, because that was one of the earlier clones. I've got some other weird ones, and some newer ones, too. I'll show you some of the newer ones soon. This next one is Super Stario Land for the Atari ST. Now, I don't really fully know what an Atari ST is, but this is kind of a pain in the ass to set up. And I think it's kind of worth it, so I'm just going to talk for a minute while this loads. It's like a personal computer. It's like maybe a light personal computer. And it doesn't emulate easily. That's for damn sure. But this game is fucking hilarious. I don't have that much information on this game. While it loads, I'm going to look it up. Super Stario Land. Okay, so 1995, released by Top Byte. Okay. All right. And here it is. Super Stario Land. With controller support, mind you. Okay. It sounds pretty good. Like, kind of better than you would expect. Alright. So that's the music of Stario. What does it look like? Yep. Oh, I'm sorry, you wanted more music? Alright, hang on, I gotta lower this a little bit. I also am having an issue with the jumping. Not a big deal, but I'm gonna just take care of that real quick. It's weird, it's kind of reversed. So it says press up, now I can press the button, and it jumps normally. So yeah, this is what I would call, like, a mega ripoff. So Stario is just a smiley Mario, no mustache. His nose is a little bit... is a little bit, smaller. His hair is a little thinner. There's, a lot here from Mario Land 2 on the Game Boy. That's just straight up from Mario Land 1. I don't know if this game was sold, like, legally, because there's some assets here that are, like, totally ripped off. And his lower half, Stario's lower half, that is the walking animation from Mario Land 2. You have a double jump with Carrot. Yeah, that's weird. Another thing I want to add, chat, about the gameplay. It feels like the same exact movement. God damn it. As, Mario Land 2. I don't know how much of a rip-off the code is, but it feels exactly the same. This is Mario Land 1-1. Is it? Pretty sure that frog is also just, like, ripped wholesale from Mario Land 2. This is 1-1 from Land 1. Oh, it is! Oh, this part! This is... very recognizable. Oh my god. It's the same... It's the same thing! Stario is Doug. Yeah, kinda. Also, sound effects. -1 whole point for the sound effects being piercingly, like... not just loud, but the highest pitch shit. Like, why is the frequency so ear-bleeding? So yeah, this is a strange mix of stolen assets. And just completely devoid of its own identity. Levels from Mario Land 1, everything else from Mario Land 2, minor changes to the homework. I don't like that, like the worm, caterpillar, human face caterpillar chat. I hate it, in fact. That was a Wario Land 1 bird. Huh. I think that little... this guy right here might be original, which is why he looks like shit. However, because of the severity of the ripoff, the gameplay is better than the previous game, than Giana. Now, this was years later, so there was more time for Mario to establish itself. So, yeah, I mean, it's playable. It's not particularly good, but it's playable. There's lore. There's like a lot of lore here. Alright. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Okay, again, enemies from Mario Land 1. Those weird non-piranha plants that just look mechanical and strange. It's all... just... strange. And then just straight up... again, piranha plants. Come on. I just wanted to get to the boss and see if it was the same boss or something different. Remember this massive coin section? Kinda. I don't know if it's the exact same. I know there was like a bunch of coins in, like, blocks in Land 1. Is this that? No. Oh, there it is. That's that. I've been unable to procure an embiggening element. Would it kill to have a little bit of that cool music that was in the title screen? Fuck. just want to see the boss. That's it. I wonder if it even has, like... I'm not gonna find out. But... Oh, that's the boss? These are the bosses? There's no boss. It's just a couple of enemies. Wow! More needle noises. So, my next question is... Okay, yeah, no, it's just doing the same... Again, same thing from Mario Land 1. Will it have the submarine and plane section, is my question. My guess is no. Okay. I wanted to give it a fair shot, and I did, and it was bad. But I can say for sure, I did it, chat. I did it. Next is Superboy 4 from Zemina. That may sound a little familiar to some. Now, I've played Superboy. This one is on the Sega Master System. 1992, as you can see. And there he is. There's Superboy. Now, I've played other Superboys. I'm not sure if I played this one. I mean, it's fucking possible. So here's the thing that kind of trips me up about this. It looks like a Pokemon trainer. That's a little weird, because that's many years before Pokemon Red. The embiggening element seems to be H, whatever that is. Hopefully not HGH. So yeah, Superboy is pretty much just Mario World on the Sega Master System. Sorry, nothing. That's M for milk? Oh, I thought it was H. I don't think there's a run button. Gameplay is fucking atrocious, by the way. Look what happens when you try to go in a different direction. You have, like, wind-up frames. Oh, it's bad. You also, when you correct in the air, you just stop in the air. So they were like, okay, let's rip off the visuals of Mario World, but none of the gameplay. Music is very tinny. Huh. Well, that's a unique power-up. It got him a tan. Someone said it was a different time, guys. Wow. Well, time ran out just as they said that. Not only was it a different time, I thought the chat member said it's a different guy. That was a different guy. You know, something tells me that bootleggers and, you know, rip-off companies like Zemina didn't really have, like, that little conversation, you know, the conversation of, like, is this okay? Like, should we do that? Maybe just make the pants green? I know, I thought Zemina, of all companies, I'm very disappointed in Zemina, my favorite game company, chat. Creator of Sorry Nothing. Oh man, oh god, the controls. Oh god, how rancid. RDJ power-up. Just the dude playing the dude. Disguised as the dude or something. It's the Koopa. No difference. Just a Koopa. I would feel really bad for anyone that got this bootleg. I think this was Korea only, by the way, because the BIOS weren't working properly. Some of these games were quite the pain in the ass to get working. Great controls. Great controls. This game seems fine. Yeah, play it. Yeah. Yeah, play it. Enjoy Superboy 4. That is my challenge to you. Like, I'm giving you the coin, you know, like the challenge coin that they give. That's my challenge coin, is enjoy yourself and play Superboy 4. Some people like to play games with bad controls. Yeah, fair enough. This is only a mild step up from Giana Sisters in terms of game control. And honestly, that might even be better. God. No, I don't know. I think Giana Sisters might be better than this, just because when you go to change directions in Giana Sisters, your character actually like continues, like walking. Man. But yeah, I mean, very ripped off assets. Someone said that it looked like Yoshi's saddle was the collectible. It does kind of look like that. I'm playing this in honor of the Mario Galaxy movie, you know? Least I can do for Nintendo. The quiet sadness of Superboy. Oh no, this is loud sadness. Okay. Alright, I think that was my least favorite yet. Just because it was so rancid to control. Looked pretty good. Level design wasn't great, but it was palatable. But controlling Superboy is an exercise in frustration and quiet sadness. Would not recommend. We're skipping ahead about 30-something years now, chat. To Corumba Land. These are still being made. Check this out. Corumba Land. Chat, oh god. Yeah. I can't read that. Come to Brazil? It's okay, I can kind of tell what's happening. Wow. Okay, now this is just for fun. This isn't, you know, a rip-off that was, like, sold in the store to trick people. This is actually a fan game made for a Brazilian YouTuber. So the problem here, chat, is how incredibly low res, or like, it's like smooth. That may be an XSplit problem, but the resolution of this game is very, very small. So just picture that the pixels are crisp. And, yeah, it looks better when I'm playing it. This one's pretty good. Controls are a little different than your normal Mario. He controls more like a Luigi than a Mario. You know what I mean? He's slippery. It's kind of got like a Contra feel to it too, in a weird way. Just maybe the visuals and the music. Love this guy though. Corumba? This guy's awesome. If that's his name, I don't know. I don't know if this game has an embiggening element though, chat. That looks like Luigi. Rock, paper, scissors. That's good. Whoa. That's something Mario didn't have to deal with too much. I mean, tanks in Mario 3. Cars in New Donk City. But that was later. This is a perfectly corombulant game, chat. Oh, that was like filthy stink bomb. It's fun. It's very basic 2D platformer starring a guy with a mustache and kind of bigger nose. Yeah, I mean, there's question mark blocks, and turtles. So, I mean, most of the elements are here, but it, you know, as a joke fan game that isn't being, like, sold, you can't really place it in the same category. It's the best game I've played so far for the segment. Those sound effects, that's very Contra, like I said. Very Konami music and sounds, yep. Yeah, it's pretty good. It actually kind of, feels like a lost NES game. I like that. Unfortunately, Corumba also reminds me of Somari, if anyone knows who that is. Like, his animations are almost Somari to a T. All right. Well, you know what, chat? I'm going to say it. Corumba Land is worth a play. Again, slightly different thing than a deceptive bootleg, but I liked Corumba Land. I think, it's like a simplified version of a Mario, but that's kind of cool. By the way, I wanted to show you the cover to the Great Giana Sisters. I forgot to show you this. Them things. Just, so, what do we have next, chat? We have many options for where to go next from here. Okay, I'm going to go to some MS-DOS games. Now, some of these actually have a bit of history, so I could actually read you like specific dates, and I can tell you when and why for some of them. So I think this is Mario and Luigi from 1994. Now, I'm pretty sure I played this, but for the sake of completion, here it is again. This is on the MS-DOS, and let me just, you know what? Let me get that information. 1994. It's a clone of Mario, obviously, developed by Mike Wearing as a programming exercise. A beta version somehow leaked out and was even sold by another guy. And that's an alternate version entirely. So I could actually even play the alternate version, which is Mario by Chaos Software. So, real weird. So we're going to be playing this with keyboard, which isn't ideal, but get them cycles up. Well, it's Mario. Controlling Mario with a keyboard isn't exactly ideal, but controls are kind of decent. I mean, they're better than the other crap, aside from Corumba. Shooting Fireball is not bound to the same button as running. It's its own thing. It's space. Also, I guess these are visuals from Mario All-Stars, kinda. Maybe edited a bit. Like it's like a softer color palette. Weird physics. Chat. Painful sound effects. Oh, bad mushroom. It's a duty. Duty mushroom. Fuck. Oh, you can press shift to scroll the screen. That looks like a Mario 2 enemy from All Stars that was just thrown into a pipe as if it were a piranha plant. But, I mean, it's fine. It's a programming exercise. No one would steal this game and then sell it, would they? Also, Mario game with a pipe that goes backwards? Mm-mm. Exit. Sounds like shit. Why no music? I don't know. I didn't program it. Again, I don't think the programmer wanted to go through a ton of effort just to make like a little thing for fun. It looks like some of the assets are... Most of them might be custom. I mean, even Mario looks custom. So it's not like Not that bad for just like a free, fun thing to just play in 1994 or 5 or whatever, you know? It's okay. However, I also have the version that was changed a bit and sold for real human money. So that I'm curious about. You would imagine something like that would have music. Uh, hmm. I don't. It has an installer. It can't run on your PC. Oh well, never fucking mind then. The archive is corrupt. Oh, it's installing. Hang on a minute. Give me a second here. It might work. Continue. Mario by Chaos Software. Illegal command run. Oh man. All right. I don't think this one's gonna work, chat. I can kind of get the installer to work, but then I can't get the rest of it. I'm just checking though, chat. I'm kind of curious if anyone can find a video of Mario by Chaos Software. Let me know. Let me just type that Mario Chaos Software. I just see Chaos Edition, Chaos Edition, Chaos Edition. All right. Well, that one unfortunately is not going to be shown on the stream. Unless there's a command I could just type. I installed it. Is there anything I can type in MS-DOS in order to just run it? Run game? Command run game, please. You need to go into the games folder. I know it's MS-DOS though. All right, never mind. Sorry, chat. I can't show you that. I'll have to show you Angelo instead. All right, Angelo from 1999. This is Super Angelo. Sorry, sorry. And this is it's a game that's as close as you can get to Mario without actually being slammed for copyright infringement. It's also based on the Mario and Luigi game that I just played. So that game led to a number of its own bootlegs. Sound on. Background. Parallax. Huh. A magic strawberry. That's the embiggening element in this one, chat. It's a strawberry. The Goombas are, like, more round. The Koopas have antennae. See, they're fine. They're legally distinct. Only have to listen to that jump noise for the whole game. That's the Mario World dolphin turned into a fish. Oh, that's amazing. Also, these are some of the worst sounding games I've played in a long time tonight. Man, oh god, these are awful sounding video games. Try to complete at least one level. Controls are about as good as the other one, which is to say they're you know, for keyboard controls, they're fine. You don't really get that momentum that you get when you play a Mario game, but it's just kind of like functional basic. You do have control over your character in the air, which is nice. That was bullshit. Never mind, this game fucking sucks. Did you see that hitbox? Terrible. Awful hitbox. Man, Angelo is fucking garbage. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one, chat. It's fine. Again, for a bootleg, you could do worse. Next is like B Castle or something. Bowser's Castle. July 2003. Okay. All right, let me get the information on this game. This is, yeah, 2003 freeware. And it's okay. One player. It is a puzzle game. That was also Mario Land 2 sound. The fuck? And again, this is MS-DOS. So, why would someone make this? It was created in QBasic. Well, I guess this was just for fun, but it doesn't seem like it was sold, which is nice. People weren't accidentally buying this instead of a good game. Chips challenge, basically. Gotta start somewhere. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's just like, again, people just making stuff. Just for funsies. So another Madussi. The Adventures of Lolo. Yeah, it's okay. I probably would have played this if it was an actual NES game when I was younger and I had it. It's fine. It's just a basic little puzzle game. Very different than your normal Mario. Oh. I don't know if one could call this a clone. A knockoff, perhaps, but at least it's unique compared to some of the other ones. You know what? I'm going to give it plus 1 point for uniquitude. I agree with that. So next we're going to play Roco. Roco Bros was from 2000. Outhouse Software, great name. It's an unabashed clone of Super Mario Bros. Series. One of the authors even jokingly compares himself to Shigeru Miyamoto in the docs. It's really a competently designed game, although a bit simple. Yeah. So, Outhouse Software. That's a really little on the nose, no? Again, it doesn't seem like this one was sold. Proto Pepino. Why does he keep going that way? Oh, I know why, because the controller works. That's weird. Chat, I'm not pressing anything. I've unplugged the controller and he's still turning and facing left slightly. What the fuck? He's dink-shaped? Oh, I thought you said something else. I'm sure this 7 or 8 second loop will not get old. I was gonna say 6, but I decided that would be bad. So I just morphed it into a New Zealand accent in like a panic. Just a little tip for any up-and-coming streamers in the audience. So, level 1. This is level 1. Dog shit level design. It's just like really weirdly vertical early on, when you're still trying to get used to the controls and the fact that this dude is like kind of always inching to the left. The cacti is trying to kill him. No run button, so this is as fast as you can go. I can't see any embiggening element. Wow, that was a bad hitbox. Chat, review that footage on your own when you get home. Take a look and see. You'll know. Okay, the music is starting to really wear on me. Which is a shame because it is kind of cool. It has its, you know, it's like a kind of a cool song a little bit. You could sing over this or rap over this and claim it as your own song. So yeah, inherently for me, maybe some of you feel different, but like using a keyboard for a platformer like this is, it sucks. I just don't like it. But combine that with the fact that there's no game feel, really. It's like, yeah, it's better than some of the earlier ones I played. But that was Mario. Okay, angry stalactites. I thought those were gonna kill me because there's spikes on their shells. Angry eggplants and spiky turtles with no faces. So if you thought that last loop was maddening, what do you think of this one, chat? 4 seconds instead. Wow! Just walked off on his own. Outhouse Software lives up to their name. It had a little bit of potential, but it turned it into just, I don't know, just please, I want this to end very quickly. So, oh well. Bad is my review. This one might be familiar, but again, I think this is, this would be nice to check out for the sake of, once again, like the compilation of titles. This is, I wouldn't call this a clone, and it is from, you know, id Software and Apogee. It's Commander Keen. I wasn't going to include this, but I figured I could check it out for a minute on stream. Now, this will tie into something a little bit later, too, and you'll see soon enough what that is. Now, this is a good game that was pretty instrumental. Okay, let's see. Do I have to press something here? Control. So the controller only moves. Okay, never mind. It's not really Mario, but you can see Mario-esque things happening here. Like, you collect balloons, you stomp on aliens. There is a wind-up in the jump, which is probably the thing that's going to take the most getting used to. But if I'm not mistaken, this was one of the first games to really get scrolling right. Like, smooth scrolling right on the DOS. Which put it a little bit ahead of, yes, the DOS, chat. Which put it ahead of a lot of other games at the time, because MS-DOS struggled to have smooth scaling for platformers. Usually the screen would just kind of, like, tear. Seems like I can shoot, but I don't know what button that is on the keyboard. Shoot is Control plus Alt. Huh, wow. Unfortunately, the sounds are once again rancid, but I understand the limitations. Chat, correct me if my history is wrong, but Carmack, did he program this? That's a Pepsi. That's a Pepsi! Done. It's kind of Mario 3 a little bit more freeform in terms of the world map. It's pretty good. I would have enjoyed this. You know, it's a little simplistic now, but the level design is also kind of, you know, stacked level design. I'm not always crazy about that, but it's pretty good overall. I mean, it feels pretty good to play. Yeah, if I grew up with this, totally would have enjoyed it. Now, that ties into something. Let me just make sure it's the same game. Is it? Which one is it? There was a Mario that was, God, which Mario was that, chat? Fuck. I have it here, I just can't find it. Now, there was a Mario that was programmed, I think also by John Carmack, who made a version of Mario 3 as a proof of concept. Dangerous Dave, was that it? Yes, it is, thank you. Yeah, it's Dangerous Dave and copyright infringement. So here's, you're gonna love the title screen if you haven't seen this. All right, just a second. All right, check this out, chat. Check out the title screen. That's not it. Man. I have to do it quick. Kind of see it for a second. Okay, so this is by John Carmack and Tom Hall, and it's a tech demo, but it was made back in 1990. Future id Software superstar John Carmack created a way to have smooth scrolling EGA graphics, which was a brand new thing back then. They put together a quick demo to showcase the new technology. So this is it. And boy, are copyrights infringed. But yeah, it's just proto Commander Keen in a way. using Mario 3. Normally you can go through these blocks, but here you can't. But boy, that scrolling is fucking smooth. The danger is not real, by the way. Danger is actually not Dave's middle name. There's no danger here. Commander Keen has that wind-up before he jumps. Dangerous Dave has no such thing. 10 out of 10. Okay, next, we're going to try... I don't know if this one's going to load, but I have a way to work it. Let's see. This is charlie.exe. No, this don't work. All right, so I got Charlie. All right. So there's a game called Charlie the Duck, which is from 1996, and it's from WeRing Software, and influenced by the great Giana sisters, which was highly influenced by Mario. Here's Charlie the Duck. I'm biased. I think ducks are cool, so I might like this one probably more than I should. As soon as I can find the jump button. Oh, it's Alt. Great. Isn't 2001 a little late for MS-DOS? There's a run button. It's very, you run very fast. Just think, chat, if Charlie the Duck was just a little bit sooner, we would have had Charlie the Duck the movie. Charlie the Duck Galaxy. Meanwhile, we live in a duckless environment now. We don't even get Howard the Duck. Chat, he could float because he's a duck. He's wonderful. Yeah, I don't think I want to try to jump on those. That seems bad. Again, as good as you're going to get control-wise with keyboard. It's Sonic. You know what it makes me realize, a lot of these games? How integral music is to the experience of a platformer. When I think about Mario 3, Mario World, even Mario 2 and 1 to an extent, 1 gets a little repetitive, but 1, the music is just classic. I mean, I think about, like, the music really does help. I want to hear those songs. I like the songs. I also, one of the reasons I play Yoshi's Island is the music. Like, that's a major draw. Without a good tune, or if it's only like a 1-second loop, it really kind of detracts from the whole experience, even though I'm enjoying this game. I like Charlie the Duck as a character. The controls are not... That sucked. Never mind. It's fine. You could do a lot worse than this. Maybe one of my favorites of the night, but yeah, it's just unfortunate that it just isn't, like... Just kind of... I don't know, farty sound effects. Micro fart sound effects. It is the player that is suck. The player is that suck. Oh. Well then, Charlie 2 came out as well, chat. So Charlie 1, it said 1996. So even though it says 2001, it appears that Charlie... Okay, so it says 1996 here, but I think that version of it was 2001. Yeah, that's a demo version 2.2. So, next is Charlie 2, and this was 2001. It uses the same engine and is basically the same game. So, all right, let's see. Really, if they just added a little bit of music, I think Charlie 2 would be like a double as good. Oh, fuck, I only got 100 minutes left, chat. No music. Not only no music, but no sound effects. Oh, man. This is also on Steam? Is it a bug? You know what? It could be. You have to configure your sound hardware. I have to run these in the browser, though, because unfortunately, there are some... I have some compatibility issues, apparently, where shit just don't work. Sound. PC speaker. Oh, there we go. Background on or off? Oh god, even worse sound effects. Well, there's a cool mechanic where you can dive to a secret area. Graphics are nice. Some of the worst sound effects I've ever heard. Ever. I'm being hyperbolic. Those were earlier. So the water is the pipes, chat. That's what that is. You have to collect at least 65%. PC speaker is beep boops in DOS. Oh yeah, that's right. That's like literally what the case sounds like, right? The case sound effects. Hang on, maybe we can get some actual like decent sounds out of this. Sound on. So chat, I'm here to tell you, even though you can't see this, I'm here to tell you that the sound effects are not that much better. Like, a little bit better? Yeah, it's a shame because Charlie has so much visual identity, but like zero audio identity. Really a shame. Could have been at least 10% better. Charlie, what a shame. I can't do that, Charlie. I'm sorry. I can't give you a good score. I can't do it, pal. Still, they're cute, and I wish that they were a little bit easier to play, like a controller. Maybe the Steam versions. Okay, we got some music here, chat. This is Kid. There he is. Blue shirt, red overalls. Royalty free. Okay, we got music. Oh boy. Never mind. The jump sound effect is... Sounds like the sound effects from Panic. Oh, that's a physical cloud that you can jump on. Okay, so you collect cherries. Those are the coins. You're breaking blocks with your head. The Goombas are just a little bit more oblong and smooth. Killing caterpillars. I'm looking to see if you can get big. The footsteps are really horrible. Just because, like, instead of music, you just have to hear that. If there's a way to get up there with momentum or whatever, I'm not sure how to do it because I am jumping maximum. Oh. Whoa, what the fuck? There must be a way to jump higher, chat. There has to be. Oh. Maybe not. Well, this is pretty ass. Try holding up when you jump. My chat member in Jesus Christ. Up is the jump button. Up plus B? I'm not using a controller. There's no controller here. Again, a lot of these games, I get it. They're on the, MS-DOS. They're, like, old. People are just trying to figure shit out. They're having fun. I got a dart. I don't know what that does. Oh. Well, you don't get big, but you can shoot darts. Classic. Huh. When you die? Alright. Oh, that's the bad one. That's bad. That wouldn't be one I would recommend either. Next is a little bit different. I don't know if this one's gonna work either, but this is Todd. I don't have information on this game. I'm maybe not sure this has anything to do with Mario. Todd's Adventures, Wrath of the Dragon Lord. We got sound on. All right, let's try it. World 1-1. Oh yeah, this is Mario as fuck. Never mind. You can just tell what kind of game it is based on how long it takes to fall from a jump. Like, that's really all you need. Oh, man. Well, there's definitely some Mario level design staples in here. The sunglasses on the clouds are a nice touch. That's real cool. That's really cool. Oh, man. Ah! No embiggening. Was that you? No, that was the game. This feels early 90s. And, yeah, I mean, coins and question mark blocks, they're really not even... Oh, excellent level design here. They're not even trying to hide the Mario-ness of the game. But yeah, you're not like getting power-ups, which is fun. We all want to get power-ups. There's no power-ups here. You just collect the star. Level end is just walk off the screen, and then the game just farts at you. So that's great. I feel like I really earned that victory. Alright. The obligatory underworld, underground, whatever. Once again, no music, so everything just feels lifeless. Yeah, alright, well, I played a level of it. That was enough of that. I don't think I need to really say much more about that game. Got only like a couple more. Let's see if this is correct. Super Mario World plus editor. I think I'm loading the editor though. So it's Super Mario World DX, and it's an editor. You can make your own. I'm sure Nintendo loved this, but you can make your own Mario World levels before Mario Maker. But you have to do it with arrows. The hell? Well, it's a cool snow palette. Looks like the blocks don't work, but it might be frozen for level design purposes. It's kind of cool that it just exists, but I wouldn't call this a Mario clone. It is just Mario. Super Mario World DX. All right. From 2004. Oh, this is 2004. It's a fan remake of the classic Super Nintendo game. It uses assets from the original game, and it has its own original engine. So, all right, I'm going to play it in the browser. Warning, this game is over 8 megabytes. Holy shit. Option. Hopefully there's music. Oh, God. Okay. The fuck? So I can't even exit this menu, chat. Like, there's no button is work. Okay, now it works. All right. Great game. Really, really cool. By the way, at this time, it's not like Mario World was hard to play. But here it is, in all its glory, Mario World running on MS-DOS, if you need this for some reason. And we got rid of that pesky music. Some crazy levels. Yeah, I mean, again, it feels kind of like Mario World. It's pretty damn close. Oh, we got music. A little crusty, but it was there. Which is how I feel about the game. The screen tearing is atrocious. It's pretty crusty overall. These are weird levels. Controls are just slightly off. Mario's color is slightly off, too. He's, like, washed out for some reason. Like, he washed his clothes too many times.
Luigi, when you did the laundry, did you mix the colors with the whites?
Oh, yeah, Mario, I put the detergent in and everything.
Well, all the fucking t-shirts are now red and blue, Luigi, and my overalls are less red. You bitch.
No, Mario, no! I just tried to do a nice thing for you! No! No!
Luigi, when my clothes don't have the brightness that I like, I jump less high, I run less fast, I fuck less good. I can't adventure like this, Luigi.
Mario, I'll make it up to you. I swear. Luigi goes out to buy paint and just, like, dips his clothes in paint, and Mario just walks around, like, stiff. Like, all his clothes are just, like, stiff. Anyway, what were we doing? Okay, yeah, that was a pointless endeavor. But, you know, again, I don't know what it was like in 2004 to play that. Maybe it was cool. I have one more, chat. I know we've been going for a while with these games here, but this one's weird because it's called Shigeru Land, which I find rather interesting. Surely Shigeru Miyamoto has something to do with this, right? It copies aesthetics from the Giana sisters, making it a copy of a copy. What the hell? Well, that's weird. Is that Bonk? Wait a minute, that's not... Who's that? Is that Shigeru? Oh, God. I'm increasing the cycles. Oh. He's red. No, this is shit from a butt. Three balls? It's like really bassy shooting those white pearly beads. The sticky beads coming out of his mouth. Is it a requirement to have horrible sound effects if you're going to be a Mario clone? And again, chat, why are so many Mario clone turtles devoid of a head? That is a Goomba. Whoa, 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 what the fuck? That's supposed to be like a piranha plant, but it's huge and it's unkillable. So, a couple different things I want to mention. Controls are as shitty as they look, just slow and unresponsive. A little better than some of the other games, but floaty and slippery. What else? Okay, now we're in the underground area, much like a famous plumber. Or famous sisters. We really have come full circle, chat. We started with Giana sisters, and now a clone of a clone. I'm just a copy of a copy of a copy. The goodest thing about this chat is the sound effect when you shoot a ball. That's it. It's really bassy, and it gives me like a nice brain tickle, and that's it. The other thing I like is, it looks like chocolate. Some of the bricks. Strange creature. Well. Oh, man. Yeah, that's on the lower tier of Mario clones. Okay, we made it to the end, chat. And let me tell you, that was challenging. Some of those games, I didn't expect for that to be like an hour-and-a-half segment. I genuinely didn't. I don't know. The best one was probably the puzzle one, which is sad, says a chat member. Well, it was. I'm gonna say that the puzzle one was pretty good because it was unique. Charlie the Duck bonus points for having a nice aesthetic, but, you know, and the controls were, like, acceptable. Like, -3 to every game for not having good sound effects and music. So little music across the board. Really disappointing. What else? You know, the other thing I liked was Corumba Land. I'd say Corumba Land, and that's a more recent one, so I don't know if it really counts. In terms of the DOS games, Commander Keen, and that wasn't even really a clone. Yeah. The puzzle game was okay. Giana Sisters is, you know, one of the first clones, but at least it ended up spawning a game series with its own identity, kinda, almost, a little bit. And then other than that, it was a pretty tough segment to play some of these games. Thank you for watching it. I know there's, this isn't a comprehensive list of clones. There's gotta be a million more. So, I'll give you an example. You want another clone? Here's Super Dassalo Land. Oh, you thought I was done? Nope. This is a Game Boy game. It's a custom Game Boy game made for a comedian. Bald heartthrob comedian Tommy Dassalo is diligently working on material for his upcoming stand-up comedy special taping. The very same comedy special that you can watch right now at TommyDassalo.com. This material's garbage. It's got 1 week. There's a spirit that lives in the notebook, and there's a curse. And anyway, he needs better material. More story than any Mario game has had combined. I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's very Mario, as you can see here, by that Goomba. That also looks like Tommy Dassalo. But yeah, for 2024, this is, just, I don't know, just a thing that exists. There's some different tech as well. So, you know, it has the hindsight of being able to try to make a compelling platformer. We'll just check it out for a second. You thought I was done. I did too, I forgot about this. I'm also not playing Heathick. Some of you remember Heathick. I try not to. But there's literally a million of these. And also, here's another clone. What's that game that is many games? What's that one? And it has like a devil game. You know what I'm talking about. Not UFO 50 or Action 52. It's, oh god, I streamed it a long time ago. It's like... You unlock different Game Center CX. Yes, how could I forget? That has Mario clones, and they're pretty good. I don't know, it's just a game that someone commissioned for their stand-up. So that's Mario clones. Thank you for watching. If you know of any... Listen, there could be a part 2 to this. I would prefer if there wasn't in some ways, because these were awful. But maybe one day I will check out more clones. There's got to be some good ones out there, aside from, like, you know, the obvious. If you know of any clones that I missed that might actually be really good for a stream or to add to a Mario pack, submit.vinesauce.com. Well, chat. Oh, no, the stream's not over. We're taking a break. Quick break. And I will be back with some cursed Facebook Marketplace finds. Quick BRB today, since that segment went so long.